Welcome back to Sage Park here in Berlin. It's championship night in the Central Connecticut Conference. This is game 2 of our doubleheader. In the first game earlier in the girls' final, it was East Catholic with a 1-0 win over Simsbury. The 14th clean sheet posted by the Eagles this year. Only the second time Simsbury was held scoreless on the year so far. We'll have highlights of that one at halftime, but right now we're moving to the boys' game where we've got perennial power Hall, coached by Zeke Seguro in his 31st year. They won this tournament back in 2022. They've won the Double L state title in 2023 and back in 2019. Against the 2 seed, up-and-coming Tolland, coached by Mike Kokomo in his 10th year. The defending Class M state champions got their first tournament win in the CCC in last year's quarterfinals. They're looking for their first conference title, but to do that, they'll have to get past a Hall team that Coach Kokomo has not beaten in his 10 seasons. We're going to go back in the Wayback Machine to Saturday here on this same field to see how these two teams got to this final tonight.
Yeah, first semifinal here, Hall versus Farmington, scoreless in the first half. Farmington with a shot headed to the lower corner. Rodrigo Ballesteros dives and makes the save. This game would be scoreless through regulation. In PKs, Ballesteros makes another big save. And Marco Leonidas, he scores the decisive goal. Hall wins 5-3 in PKs to advance to the championship game. That was number 1. Semifinal number 2. This one was an exciting one. South Windsor comes in 14-1-2. Their only loss, 3-1 to Tolland. Midway through the first half, we are scoreless. Riley Lyons opens up. He's in front. Buries it home. Second straight game. He gets the Bobcats up 1-0. But later in the first half, Jackson Silve off screen right buries that free kick over the head. And then Silve off the corner. Vaughn Coombs puts that one home. Coombs is 5th of the season. Later in the second, a free kick for South Windsor. Hayden Chokachu takes it. Ball goes off the hand of a Tolland defender, and that is a PK for the Bobcats. Chokachu lines it up, puts it in for his school record 30th goal of the season. We are tied at 2 late in the second half. And then South Windsor starts flying. Chokachu plays it through. Blake Lyons with a chance. But Tolland keeper Andrew Chater makes the huge kick save. And at the other end, Tolland threatening off the cross. And header, Ishan Day makes the save. Semifinal number 2 also goes to PKs. In round 8 of PKs, Chater, another key save. And sophomore Truman Harold bangs home the winner. Tolland wins 7-5 in PKs and advance to face Hall right here, right now.
And that's where we are, just a moments away from the start of this championship game as we take a broader look at the overall bracket in the CCC tournament. Quarterfinals for these two teams. Tolland got a 3-2 win over Plainville. Reed Babcock had 2 goals in that one. Vaughn Coombs had the other. And then on the other side of the bracket for Hall, they had to go on the road to Middletown. Also a 3-2 win. Goals from DiLoretto, Limbs, and Zach Devon had the game winner with 8 minutes to go in that one to put Hall into the semis. And now we are ready for action here in this championship game. We're going to take a quick look at how these two teams stack up on the year side by side.
Yeah, head-to-head, and really the main thing you need to know here, opening day, last meeting, scoreless tie in 9-3. We talked to both coaches. Either team could have won the game. Both teams had some good chances, but look how even these numbers are. Tolland 14-1-3. Hall only 2 losses, 13-2-3. Tolland with the edge offensively. I think they're going to look to open it up a little bit and score, and both teams allowing right around a goal a game. This is going to be another tight one, just like we saw on the girls' side.
Tolland, a senior-laden squad. Their only loss happened to be on senior night. Infield came in. It was the first time this season that Tolland had trailed in a game. So the defending Class M champs looking to make another run. They'll go into the M tournament as the 2 seed. But first, they really want to take care of business here tonight and take home the CCC hardware, something their program has not done. And based on our research, something a Class M team has not done here on the boys' side. So Tolland ready to face off against the 5 seed Titans from Hall. And Hall, as we talked to Coach Seguro before this one came up, he referenced some key injuries that the Titans have battled this year. Ryan Rogerzinski, Freddie Wright, Liam DiLoretto, all on and off battling injuries. Actually, Wright has been out all season with an ACL after a 12-goal, 10-assist season in 2024. So Coach Seguro has had to shuffle the lineup a little bit, had to move some things around, but here they are right back in a familiar place, ready to battle for the conference title. Tolland on the other side, the 2 seed. That's the same they will be in the Class L tournament. They want to take home this trophy. Coach Kokomo, in his 10th season, has built a solid tradition at Tolland. They've got a good contingent here in the stands tonight. And we are just about ready for our pregame announcements, as we've got Berlin girls soccer coach Alex Jocelyn here on the public address with us tonight for this second game. Clock is at 0. Teams just about ready to come out to midfield once the captain's meeting concludes on the far side. 2 really solid teams, as we talked about, each with 3 ties. One of those for each of them came head-to-head in that first game, opening day. Scoreless draw. Both coaches felt good about that game. Both felt like they generated some chances, had some opportunities, but nobody able to find the back of the net on opening day. And here we are at the end of the conference season, those same 2 teams back on the pitch here in Berlin to battle it out for the conference title.
And you know, both of these teams are probably quite different than they were on opening day. You learn a lot about yourselves as you go throughout the season. I think Hall got better as the season went on, and Tolland has been dynamite all season. And you know, I think this is the way after that 0-0 tie ended opening day. I'm sure they wanted to meet right here with everything on the line.
All right, so the captain's meeting has concluded. Hall, as the lower seed, is going to be in their road white jerseys. Blue numbers, blue shorts. Tolland in the black kits, blue numbers trimmed in white. Eagles against Titans here tonight. In game 2 of our doubleheader, first game was a dramatic one. A goal in the 8th minute by East Catholic's Anya Tansel. Her 35th of the year was the only
confirmed
scoring.
by the cheering section.
Confirmed by the fans here in the stands. 35th of the year in the first half, and East Catholic was able to hold on, holding Simsbury scoreless for only the 2nd time all year. So the officials gather on the far side. They're ready to make the walk. Teams start to break the huddle. Hall first. Tolland claps it up.
And welcome to tonight's CCC Boys Soccer Tournament Final between the number 2 seed Tolland Eagles and the number 5 seed Hall Titans. As a reminder, we at Sage Park invite you to visit our concession stands prior to the game and at halftime. We at Sage Park also want to remind spectators to encourage an atmosphere of good sportsmanship by continuing positive cheering and supporting for your players and your team. Let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. As a reminder, if the game is tied at regulation, the winner will be determined in a penalty kick shootout. First, the starting lineup for the Hall Titans. Number 0, Rodrigo Ballesteros. Number 4, Lincoln Bush. Number 5, Benjamin Goldstein. Number 7, Aiden Winarski. Number 10, Diego Lemus de Souza. Number 11, Eric Samuels. Number 12, Christian Almeida. Number 13, Zachary Devon. Number 14, Marco Leonidas. Number 15, Grady Doyle. And number 21, Sebastian Aker Canala. The Titans are coached by Zeke Zaguro. Now the starting lineup for the Tolland Eagles. Number 1, Andrew Chater. Number 2, Vaughn Coons. Number 5, Weston Prechty. Number 6, Brendan Burney. Number 7, John Adaho. Number 8, Jackson Silvig. Number 10, Jack Dorfler. Number 14, Mason Bim. Number 15, Cam Susi. Number 16, Reed Babcock. And number 22, Caden Hutchinson. The head coach for the Tolland Eagles is Michael Kakamo. We now ask for those of you that are able to please rise, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we are ready for action. The teams have been introduced, the anthem has been played, and we are ready for the 2025 CCC Boys Soccer Championship game. Tolland, Hall, ready to take the field. And I'm Dave Gustafson, alongside me, producer, director, analyst Tom McCarter, and videographer Antonio Contreras. We thank you for joining us. We had a chance, Tom, to talk to the coaches before the game. They gave us some of their thoughts on keys of the game. We'll start with the 2-seed Tolland.
Yeah, Tolland, create scoring chances early. Play Tolland soccer. They trust their defense. They trust their goalkeeper enough to gamble offensively. Look for them to push. Leave everything on the field. This is a team that knows the effort that it takes to win a championship.
And on the other side, the 5-seed Titans from Hall.
Hall, dictate the pace of play. Tolland wants to speed this game up. Hall is going to want to slow it down. Stay compact, limit transition. Central mids are going to be key here, not getting stretched out. Take away space in behind. Don't allow any balls over the top. Don't turn this into a track meet.
So that is what the coaches were looking for heading into this one. We are looking for an exciting game. We had a good one in the first game of our doubleheader tonight. If you were with us for the girls' championship, again, East Catholic, congratulations to the Eagles, taking home the hardware in that one with a 1-0 win over Simsbury. And we've got 2-seed Tolland against 5-seed Hall here in the boys' championship. The Tolland Eagles in the black kits as the higher seed. Looks like they will go left to right here in the first half as we begin this one. Hall in the white jerseys, blue letters, and blue shorts. They're going to move from right to left as you watch along with us here under the lights at Sage Park in Berlin. Should be a great atmosphere as the stands start to fill up. Fans from both teams making their way out here to Berlin tonight. We're glad you found us here on the live stream. It's been a good night so far of championship soccer as another competitive season of CCC soccer comes to a close, and plenty of teams from the conference get ready to make some noise, make their presence felt across the various tournament brackets as the state tournament gets underway in the coming week. So Tolland in black, moving left to right.
Looks to be their kickoff.
Looks like the Eagles will take possession first. Number 7 right near us, Johnny Adagio, striker, second on the team with 13 goals coming into this one.
And Tolland has Dorfler lining up here. We saw him play center back, but coach called him a Swiss Army knife. He's looking to make a deep run on this kickoff.
Yeah, he's played center back, center mid, and striker at different points this season for Coach Kokomo. We are underway. It's championship soccer in boys tournament action here in the CCC. Dorfler has a chance already. So he makes a move. Nice defensive effort there from Hall. As number 5, Ben Goldstein, center back, a speedster on this team, able to make a play there. Down the far side go the Titans of Hall, Aiden Winarski. Out on the wing there. Junior for this team. Talked momentarily about Goldstein, one of the captains. Also plays hockey and lacrosse, 3-sport athlete. The ball's popped ahead for Hall by number 4, Lincoln Bush. Up front, number 12, Christian Almeida plays it across. Nice step there defensively for Tolland, up to Adagio. Touch gets away, but here comes Reed Babcock trying to move forward. Sorry, that was Cam Susi, number 15, one of the captains. Throw for the Tolland Eagles in the backfield. Ball comes in. There is number 16, Reed Babcock, another of the captains. Plays forward. Goldstein for Hall, sends it back into the offensive half. Back and forth we go, battle for it. Far side defensive effort there for number 13, Zach Devon. Tolland trying to take possession. Into the backfield go the Eagles. Now high ball played over into the offensive half. Good run through here for Tolland. Ball comes near side. On the foot of number 15, Cam Susi. Johnny Adagio now gets past one. Going to send a cross, deflected. Nice defensive effort there by Bush for Hall. Good early effort. It's going to be a corner kick, it looks like, for Tolland. Susi's going to come to take it. Near corner. One right in front of the keeper for Tolland. A lot of action inside the 6. Plenty of black jerseys. That's a low top.
Hall's got some numbers if he can get it out of here.
Yeah, trying to run the counter. High ball played across, but goes right to the back line for Tolland. Number 11 for Hall. Eric Samuels tries to claim it. Gets it far side. Winarski out there.
Keeps it
on
in.
the far side. Stays in bounds. Got one to beat. He might do it. He's inside the 18 now. Moving toward the goal. Has to pull it back. Winarski lays one off, but nice play by Tolland to step into the passing lane. Up ahead to Adagio. Eagles now across the midline on the attack.
And this early pace is what Tolland wants. Back and forth, fast paced.
Susi lays it off, looking for Adagio. Oh, nice job clear there by Bush for Hall. Up from the back to take the throw for Tolland is number 22, Caden Hodgkinson. And nice job pouncing on it from Hall's keeper. That is Rodrigo Ballesteros, senior keeper. Wow. Lets one go. Gets way into the front court there. Nice ball off the foot of Ballesteros, but nothing doing for Hall there. Battle for it as Marco Leonidas and Johnny Adagio got tangled up. That call is going to go against Tolland.
I think you got to blow the whistle there, and no matter which way he points, one fan section is not going to be too happy.
So free kick in the backfield for Hall. Scoreless game, just about 4 minutes in. 35-48 to go here in the first half. Conference championship on the line. Hall will go into the Class Double-L bracket later in the week as the number 9 seed. And the ball comes ahead to Limbs. He's got 2 to beat now as Susi came back into the play to help on the defensive effort. High ball played over the midline. Bush there for Hall, sends it over the side. Quick throw coming in. Susi has it.
Tolland not wasting any time getting these throw-ins in play.
Yeah, Babcock tried to play it forward. And the continued whistles on the far side from football practice are a little bit distracting here in the press box, but we're going to do our best to keep things going. Nice play defensively there. Vaughn Coombs able to send it forward to Adagio. Tolland on the attack. Stood up there by Bush. Adagio trying to win it. He's going to keep it, but retreating now. For Hall, number 11 is Eric Samuels. Ball goes over the side. Susi's got it. Quick throw. Coming into Looks like Silve had it momentarily. Here is Susi. Nice ball played across. Goldstein got past him and onto the foot of Devin. Far side, Tolland still in the offensive half. Trying to make a move. Limbs is going to take it away for Hall now. Got some space to move, but still in the backfield. Here comes pressure now from behind. Going to be met at the midline. Slide tackle for number 15, Cam Susi. And that is going to draw a whistle. Susi pleading his case, but
trying to get the linesman to overrule the referee. I don't think it's going to happen.
So foul in the backfield, just a few yards in the backfield. 6 minutes gone, 33:58 to go here in the first half. For Hall, it is Lincoln Bush, number 4, taking the kick up from the back. He looks to give this one a ride as he's got plenty of players lined up along the top of the 18. High ball played in toward the top of the arc. Headed toward that far side. Chasing it down over there is Winarski. Gets away from Hall, though. It'll be a goal kick coming for Tolland. 33:30 to go first half. Conference championship game. Hall won this tournament back in 2022. Tolland has not won it. They, in fact, got their first ever win in the tournament in the quarterfinals last year, and now they have advanced all the way to the championship game. Lems tried to claim it in the center circle, but Brendan Burney, number 6, was there for Tolland. Lems again, center circle, makes a turn between two, takeaway, and play on, says the official. It goes far side. Burney has it now for Tolland. Left-footed ball, but good step on the far side for Hall. That is number 13, Zach Devin. Ball comes up. Hall trying to mount an offensive attack. Almeida comes over to Lems. Gets on to Hodgkinson for Tolland as the Eagles try to clear it out and move into their offensive half. Nice ball played over the top, trying to get to Adagio. This is something they talked about, trying to make opportunities happen early. Sends it all the way across, not able to get it on frame. It goes wide left, but a good opportunity early over the top for Adagio.
Yeah, if you're going to allow a ball over the top, at least make it so that it's not a great shooting angle. Adagio did his best, but that's a tough angle to put it in the back of the net.
So Hall now with a high ball out of the back into the offensive half. Almeida chases down, but good poke away there by number 14, Mason Byam for Tolland. Hall throw far side.
This is their long throw specialist, Devin.
Let's see. He goes short, though, and back.
Well, don't show it off just yet. Catch him by surprise when it's going to count.
Goldstein, high ball, looking for Limbs, top of the arc. Lim still with a chance, able to settle it, poked away by Tolland. Now here on the outside, there's a chance brewing inside the 18 for Hall. Played back to Limbs, high ball over the top, going to Almeida, able to turn it, but there is a save for Chater. So the ball came out on the left to Samuels, able to play it back in the middle. High ball went over, chance moving toward the frame, but senior keeper Andrew Chater there to clean it up. He's got 9 clean sheets on the year for this Tolland team. Headed forward, looking for Adagio again on the outside. He is battling Bush. Lincoln Bush for Hall.
Oh, nice layoff.
Oh, and there is one through the football upright. Still bending as it went through. That ball curled all the way through. Went far side.
That one Babcock's going to want back. You don't know if you're going to get that much room. He got a good leg on it, but just put it over the goal. But nice cutback pass from Adagio to find his teammate at the top of the box.
Babcock, one of the 4 captains for this Tolland team, along with Cam Susi, Vaughn Coombs, and Andrew Chater. A senior-laden squad, Tolland. It's a good group, one that Coach Kokomo had nothing but good things to say about his team. Many of them have played together for years and years. It's just one of those seasons he thinks they've got something special still left, and he wants to add this piece of hardware to the season accomplishments.
And he would love for a CCC championship on his birthday today.
So Coach Kokomo celebrating. He didn't tell us what year.
We didn't ask either.
And we didn't ask. We don't ask those questions. That's the kind of thing we let people volunteer if they want to tell us. We do know he won a championship as a player in 2004 playing at Weathersfield for Coach Rob Yockham, who is also celebrating a birthday. As we get a chance, as Lem's got one moving toward the goal, but not able to get to it before Chater does. Chater well off his line to pick that one up, and he lays it out now. Here come the Eagles coming the other way. Scoreless game. We're a little over 10 minutes gone. 29:42 to go here in the first half. Adagio's got 1-on-3 here on the outside. Plays back to Susi. Nice curling cross. Popped out of there by Goldstein for Hall. Winarski now coming the other way. Down the far side to the midline and across into the offensive half. Sends it off here to Samuels. He's got Limbs on the left. Quick touch pass. Limbs on the outside of the 18. Trying to move toward the middle. Tried to send
nice
one.
block.
Good block on the shot there. Looks like that was Hodgkinson able to get to it for Tolland. Almeida trying to play it. 21 into the game for Hall.
Acker Candela. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick for Hall here.
All right, so here we go.
Sending up some big boys from the back. Zach Debin coming up, as is Lincoln Bush. Ben Goldstein looks to be the only one staying home here.
Alone at the midline. He's moving a few yards into the offensive half himself. So
he's got nobody to cover. Why not? Tolland bringing everybody back in coverage. Samuels, left-footed corner kick, lining it up.
All right, so here we go. Hall with a chance to strike early. Corner kick far side. Titans looking to line it up. Winarski moves in close to Chater on the near post now. Left-footed ball comes in, looking for the header. Chater tried to get
Adagio got there first.
Good play, but still in the offensive. Here's Adagio again with a foot on the ball. Hall trying to keep it. Far side here. Near side, I should say. That's near us. That's not far away. Limbs has it. Dancing around two defenders. Lays off a pass. It gets away from Sebi Acker Candela. In the corner it goes. Hall trying
look at that
to
little
keep
spin.
possession. It stays fair. And finally goes over the side as Hall sends it over. Marco Leonidas not able to keep it in bounds. Here comes Tolland quickly. They're trying to play one. Oh, that's going to raise the flag. We've got a handball.
And that's not the worst thing in the world. I think that slowed the play down. It was almost, they could have left it advantage, and it might have been more dangerous for Tolland.
One of those plays where you say not a bad spot for that to happen. So free kick just inside the 40-yard line, offensive half here on the right side. Up to take it for Tolland is number 8, Jackson Silva.
They got both of their goals on Saturday off Silva free kicks. One was a free kick from the right side, similar position to this, a little bit closer up, and another one off a corner kick in the second half that Coombs got on the end of.
Coombs looks like he was, that was Bernie trying to use the official. There's one going all the way in, and Ballesteros able to take it out of the air.
Plays it quickly, too. Trying to catch Tolland maybe in a bit of transition, stretch him out.
Bernie got to it though and delayed that attack from Hall as he sent it over the sideline. A lot of fans lined up along the fences here watching this one. It's the championship game, CCC boys soccer. Bernie sends one forward, going to go all the way back to Ballesteros in net for Hall. Settles it on his feet, no pressure coming. Adagio up front, but not applying any pressure at this point, so we go far side. Goldstein has it on the outside for Hall. Plenty of green turf in front of him. He's going to send one into the offensive half.
That's a good ball.
Looking for Samuels. Really nice ball from the back. Samuels goes down. That's going to draw a whistle. We get a free kick opportunity here for Hall. 26:03 to go, first half. And this is a potentially dangerous spot.
Well, and Hall looked pretty organized on that corner kick. Samuels held up a sign, and you could see the players moving around. So I'm sure this is not just going to be a let's serve it in and see what happens. They've got a plan here. Let's see what it is.
So 15, Grady Doyle for Hall. Looks like he's going to line up for the free kick. Ball sitting right about the 23-yard line, 33 yards out from net, pretty much straight on. You can see Chater hopping around almost like he's prepping for a penalty kick. He's ready to go. A lot of the action is leaning toward that far side. Doyle has it, sends it right at the goal, and Chater is there off the hop. So we're still scoreless, 25:50 to go. Free kick opportunity comes up empty for Hall as Chater takes it off the hop, and he's going to put it on the ground and send a high ball over the top, headed there by Hall. Doyle had that one. Doyle, normally a winger for this team, but playing in the back as Coach Seguro's had to shuffle things around this year due to injuries. He's going to take the throw here on this near side, still in the backfield. Just about 15 minutes into this one, 25-12 to go here in the first half. Throw comes into traffic. Dorfler gets to it for Tolland.
Outside of that first run on the opening kickoff, he's been staying back, playing right near the back line.
Christian Almeida sends it over to Diego Lems. He tries to weave around 4. Held off. Here is Samuels. Ball popped away there by Susi. Slide tackle from Susi, and they're going to call that a foul. That's the second one against Susi. Another one just in front of us in the other half of the field, and he is not happy about either of those calls.
Yeah, and look, I hope that's not our car they're talking about. Not going to be moving that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're both wearing glasses up here, but man, both of those tackles look like he got the ball first before the contact, but the referee saw it differently.
All right, so it's another free kick opportunity for Hall.
This one a little bit more dangerous because you don't think Hall is shooting here, but they're going to try to land something in the box, and they've got some big guys on the back end, Debin and Lincoln Bush there.
So Samuels and Leonidas both near it. Samuels runs past. Here's Leonidas now to take it. High ball going over toward that far side. Hall with a chance.
Oh.
Back kick.
Devin trying to bicycle.
Look at that. Shader all over it, though, in net. And senior keeper.
And Tolland not wasting any time.
And they try to get rid of the ball quickly. I think that's part of that play Tolland soccer that you talked about.
And they are.
The keys.
They are the ones controlling the pace so far. It hasn't hurt Hall at all. They've been able to match him, but that's the game that Tolland wants to play.
Lems, left foot's across. There's a chance. Down went Almeida. Just about, let's say, 8 or 9 yards out from the frame. Not able to put it on net. And that's going to be a goal kick for Tolland, 23-23. We're looking at this one again.
A nice pass from Lems and Almeida. I think he just slipped. Maybe the turf is a little bit wet as the temperatures are dropping here. You could see him pound the turf because he knew that was a great look on his favorite foot.
Line drive off the goal kick. Headed in the middle of the field there by Sebi Acker-Candela for Hall. Here come the Titans moving the other way. Outside Winarski. Ball gets away and over the sideline. Over by the Tolland bench. Looks like maybe a couple of players warming up. Might see some subs coming in soon for the Eagles. Right now, though, Hall with the throw. Devin up to take it. Sends it in. Hall really playing a faster pace than maybe what we thought we would see from them. Sometimes that can be a function of what's happening opposite you as you get sped up a little bit if the other team's playing fast. 22:30 to go here in the first half. Scoreless game. Goal scoring we thought would be at a premium. Again, when these two teams met on opening day, it ended in a scoreless draw. If that's the case here tonight, we go to PKs to decide who takes home the CCC Conference Championship for 2025.
Looks like number 9, Will Rude, just checked in at center midfield for the Tolland Eagles.
Throw comes in. Looking for Adagio on the far side, but taken away by Hall. 21:51 to go. First half, scoreless game. Both teams trying to get a feel for how to attack the other. Tolland has had a couple of chances over the top down the right side. Looking for Adagio. Susi's been up on the attack some.
And Vaughn Coombs looks like he's taken Susi's right wing spot after that substitution.
Samuels with a nice tackle, but that's going to draw a whistle. A lot of contact there. That is a free kick coming now for Tolland as we have action in the other half of the field. Coming up to take it is Hodgkinson.
Looks like he's going to step away from it. It's going to be Silve, just like we saw earlier and on Saturday. And members of the back line for Tolland are stepping up. Dorfler joins in.
Silve had a goal and an assist in that semifinal win that got the Eagles here to this championship game. Both arms up, right-footed kick coming. It is going high and over the top, heading toward the post. I think that went off the side of the post. We're going to try to take a second look. Is Tolland looking to keep possession in the offensive half? Silve's got it, middle of the field. Goes into the backfield looking for Bernie on the far side. He sends one now into the offensive half down that far side, but nobody home for Tolland. It's going to go over the sideline, and it'll be a throw coming. We got another look.
A perfect ball from Silve here. Tolland player on the far side gets a strong head on it and goes off that post and out. Best chance of the game so far for either team.
So almost some fireworks, but we remain scoreless. Here's Limbs up top now as Hall moves toward the frame. Lays it off for Sebi Acker-Candela.
Tolland with a lot of bodies below the ball. Good job recovering and making it hard for Hall to penetrate any of these passes.
Limbs sends one. Gets deflected by Hodgkinson. It's like Babcock had it. Now Hodgkinson crossing the line, pressured by Limbs. Nice ball played off, but there's a good step from Goldstein, able to get to it first. Into the back, Bernie has it for Tolland. Coombs sends it up to Adagio. Eagles trying to attack. That ball's off Doyle. It'll be a throw for Tolland. Adagio's going to let it go. Hodgkinson comes up from the back to take it. Quickly in, that pace that Tolland likes to play with. We're more than midway through this first half, 19:23 to go. There's a ball booted by Lincoln Bush for Hall. Bernie. Acker-Candela. Ball back and forth, now goes out far side. Tolland has it. Looking to make a run. Silve taken away by Goldstein. Good defensive effort, but Tolland going to maintain possession. Look at Goldstein coming all the way up to put pressure on. High ball over the top. Tolland looking for an opportunity. It's into the 18. Headed on the far side by Hall. Battle for it. Hall looking to take possession, but Tolland keeping the ball in their half. Down the far side now past the Hall bench. 1-on-2, now 1-on-3. Ball toward the top of the arc. Adagio has it, poked away by Hall. Here's a chance. That's going to go well wide and high. Hits the fence. 18:36 to go. We remain scoreless. We're going to take a second look at that opportunity.
Yeah, I think this might have been Will Rude as it pops out. Adagio had it. Rude puts it on the thigh, volleys it. Just a beat off. Puts it a little bit over the crossbar there.
So Ballesteros lines up the goal kick. 18-14 and counting here in the first half of a scoreless game. The CCC conference title on the line. Tolland trying to become the first Class M team to win this championship. Moving forward are the Eagles, but a nice takeaway there. Good job by number 14, Marco Leonidas. Limbs trying to win the ball at the midline against Reed Babcock.
And Coach Segura, you just said Leonidas, he says he does all the little things well, and you could see there stepping up and winning that ball.
2 subs into the game for Hall, 1 for Tolland, as both coaches mixing things up a little bit.
Tolland gets number 17 in the game. That's Kyler Moulin. Couple fresh faces for the Titans as well. Number 20, Pierce Devaney, checks into the game. And there he is, gets his first touch.
And Kyler Moulin, Coach Kokomo had great things to say about him as Adagio has a run down the right side. Able to stand it up, still with the ball on his foot, trying to move now toward the end line.
Moulin's parents are like, what did he say? What did he say? You got him on the edge of their seat.
Really good story done this year by NBC Connecticut about the great relationship Moulin has with his brother. His brother has autism. He's been a big part of this team, has a connection with Coach Kokomo, who has a son with autism, as we've got now a corner kick here for Tolland. Eagles trying to make some noise here. Scoreless game, 16:33 to go.
Babcock's got it lined up.
It is all the way across and over the head, and there's one going through the goal. Ballesteros with a nice save. Can Hall get to it? Limbs does, and they come away unscathed on the corner. Long ball, and it comes off the side of the foot for Bush and over the sideline. Let's see if we can get a look at that save from Ballesteros.
Yeah, it looks like it gets redirected and then headed and then poked in there. And Hall able to clear it out of trouble, but that was pinballing, and those ones are dangerous. All it has to do is bounce up, hit somebody in the arm, and it's a PK.
Hodgkinson with the throw for Tolland. Got the ball into Kyler Moulin. Hodgkinson again now looking for Adagio. He's got 2 on his back. Moulin has it. Limbs in the mix now trying to take it away. Look at Adagio. It's a good battle there between him and Limbs, but Tolland loses the ball as Hall sent 3 defenders at Johnny Adagio. Right at the midline, we've got a battle for it.
Jeremy Palma, number 19, into the game for Hall.
Got the gloves on. That's something I wish I had right now here. It gets a little chillier as the sun has gone down, but
And it looks like Hall number 17, Sean Birmingham, has checked into the game as well on that right wing side. The side with the hard numbers to read for Dave and I.
I like how you put yourself in my, I like your sympathy for me and my poor eyesight as I try to look across the field here. We've got 15 minutes to go here in the first half of this boys championship game. And that is Palma trying to make a move, but Tolland takes it away, looking for a dodgo up top. Lincoln Bush there for Hall. Doyle now, back tap, good pressure from Moulin.
Oh,
nice
man.
step from Hodgkinson, sends it forward, but nobody in the area code for Tolland.
That's the way to go into a tackle, 100%.
So now Goldstein far side, all kinds of green turf in front of him as he looks for next opportunity. High ball going over the top. Looking for Palma. That's going to get all the way back to Chater. So one keeper almost sent it to the other. Ball came from Goldstein, almost near the 18 to 18, we'll call it. Chater sends it forward toward the midline. For Hall, that ball went to number 17, Sean Birmingham. And there is going to be a free kick for Tolland. They looked at, well, they lined up on that one quickly. Officials.
Chater's going to come up and take this one.
And so maybe we'll see what they've got brewing here. This might be some sort of set play potentially with Chater coming all the way up from net.
And he must have one of the strongest legs and allows you to get more offensive players into the box.
So across just about the, we'll call it 10-yard line up front. Line drive, that's going really deep. Adagio with a header, and there's a flag up. We'll see what the call is. It looks like it's going to be, might have been offside maybe. I'm not sure what we got there, but.
Yeah, Chater served a good ball in here. Adagio climbs the ladder, gets the back of his head on it, well guarded there. And yeah, not quite sure what it is.
Looks like we did have an offside. We've got our coaching buddy here from Berlin helping us out. Give us in.
We need to give him a headset.
Yeah, our rules analyst. So we did have the offside call. Ballesteros going to take the free kick in the back. 12:49 to go here in the first half. Header there by Devin. Samuels has it. Trying to keep it.
Oh, a little jersey grab on Rude. It's going to go Tolland's way.
Going to go Tolland way. Good catch. The official was right on top of that.
Here comes Chater sprinting all the way up the field. We didn't ask Coach Kokomo how many assists on the season he had.
We'll see. He would love nothing more than to get one here to give them the lead. We're scoreless, 12:22 to go.
And this is into the wind, so the tail end of it, it could hang up, catch Ballesteros off guard a little bit. Maybe he comes out and doesn't end up getting there.
All right, Chater, that is a line drive again, trying to find a head. It's the head of Devin for Hall. Battle for it near the top of the arc. Pop forward by Hall. Hodgkinson now for Tolland. Sends it high into the 18. Headed by Goldstein for Hall now. On the outside, battle for it in that corner. And nice turn for Tolland, but two defenders there for Hall. And Goldstein's going to clear that one all the way out toward the midline. Header for Tolland. Now it's over in front of the Hall bench. Back and forth we go. Both teams trying to take control of this one and move something toward the frame. It's going to be a throw for Hall now. Titans are going to try to move into the offensive half. Scoreless game. 11:30 to go here in the first half of the 2025 CCC Boys Soccer Tournament Championship. Over the top we go for Hall, number 20, Pierce Devaney into the game. Ball played over the top, looking for Limbs. Looks like Dorfler got to it first for Tolland. Limbs trying to settle. He's inside the 18. Moving down the left side now. Got two to beat. Trying to dance around him.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, makes a move, but it gets away.
Yeah,
was it deflected?
It
was.
Yep.
Good job there. As we get the bright corner kick graphic on the scoreboard here.
And Doyle's lining this up. Hall brings everyone but Goldstein and the keeper and Ballesteros.
So almost everyone comes up for Hall. Titans trying to break this one open. It's a scoreless game, 10:30 to go. They've got a corner kick. Limbs draws Hodgkinson out toward the sideline.
And they are going to ask for more yards Hodgkinson, I don't believe, can be this close. Maybe they won't. But he's right on Lems, taking away the short play.
Good defensive presence there. Both arms up. Here comes the kick. Going all the way across, looking for
Dorfler. Nice clear.
Yeah, they were looking for Devin on the header opportunity. There's Goldstein to step to it to keep it in the offensive half.
Oh, it could be dangerous. Oh!
What do we got there?
They called a handball. I don't know why they didn't give him the advantage there.
Yeah, Palma clearly had possession of the ball when that whistle blew. Confused me for a second up here, but it will be a free kick for Hall.
It's not hard to do.
Yeah, you know, that's what everybody says, including my family. So we've got a free kick for Hall. We're still scoreless. We're under 10 to go here in the first half. 9:33 and counting on the clock. On the ball for the Titans. Mason Byam, number 14. No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong list. It's Marco Leonidas, number 14.
And I think Samuels is the other one.
Yeah, let's see which one of them actually takes the kick. Chater all alone in front of the net. Nobody bothering him, so he's got a clear view of things. Three-player wall for the Tolland Eagles. Here comes the kick, and it is a left-footed boot going right at Chater. He's able to scoop it up, got control of it. So a little misdirection play, sent a shot toward the goal. We're under 9 to go, 8:55 and counting here until we get to halftime. Chater sends another one high into the night sky. It's headed there by Hall. Eagles trying to move forward now. Down the side. Moulin has it. Nice cross going toward the goal. Oh, wow. Ballesteros ran into the post as that ball got toward him. And let's see what we've got. I think it's going to be a corner kick Tolland on this one.
Yeah.
8:28 to go first half.
I don't think this was a shot. It looked like a cross, but just started going there. And, yeah, I think that might be the right call. Ballesteros got a right paw on it right as it was headed to the post. Good job by the officials.
All right, so I believe we've got Reed Babcock up to take the corner for Tolland.
Adagio checks out of the game.
He was their target on another corner earlier. Let's see where they go with this one. All the way across toward the top. Sent over the end line. Looks like Hall will escape there. It'll be a goal kick as Tolland comes up empty on the corner. 7:50 to go. First half, still scoreless. Been a back and forth affair so far. Both teams playing with some pace, trying to move the ball into the attacking third.
And number 19 for Tolland checked in for Adagio, and that is John DeChico, a name we are familiar with.
His grandfather, if I have this correct, is the brother of USA soccer legend Tony DeChico. Here's a ball played forward. Nice step by Hodgkinson. Lim's able to take it away.
Good physical play by Lems.
Lim's down the left side has been a big part of the Hall attack so far, but he's usually had multiple players to try to beat, as he's trying to do here. 1-on-2 and maybe 1-on-3 as the triangle comes from Tolland defensively. Lims is good with the ball, but hard to beat three. Into the backfield to Goldstein now. He crosses the midline. Sends it over to Devin. Down the side, ball taken away on the far side by Tolland. Goldstein slows it up initially, but Tolland able to cross the midline. Here's Babcock. He's got Moulin coming with him down the right. Babcock, two players to beat, has to hold up. Good defensive presence there from Hall to thwart the initial attack. On the outside, Babcock still with the ball. Possession here for Tolland. Sends one through, good step along the back for Hall. Palma looking for it up front, but there is Bernie for Tolland. Booted forward by Devin. Palma trying to get to, he's taken off the ball. No whistles, the ball goes over the far side. It'll just be a throw for Hall. A lot of contact on that one. 6 minutes to go in the first half.
We're getting a lot of substitutions here. Number 20 for Hall checks out, Pierce Devaney. Looks like Susie's back into the game for Tolland as Moulin checks out.
So we reset as both teams send in some fresh faces here. 5:38 to go, first half, scoreless game.
There's a look at that long throw in from Devin.
High ball there, sent ahead by Lincoln Bush. Lem's trying to keep it in bounds, but not able to. Nice job just to get a foot on that one. Hodgkinson ready to scoop up the throw for Tolland now. Sends it in. Looking up front for number 19. Here's a nice battle right along the midline. Lems has it again for Hall. But again, he's trying to get around 2 and now 3 players, and the ball just deflected. Now Tolland, a little friendly fire as that ball goes off the back. Little contact between Bernie and Lems up front. Hall going to get the throw. 4:50 to go here in the first half. Doyle has it. Oh, and looks like a little misdirection. Almeida went the other way. Doyle threw it the other direction, but Hall trying to keep it in the offensive half. Poked over the sideline. Gets away from Leonidas. Susi now with the throw for Tolland. He'll give way to Hodgkinson. Sends it high over the top. Contact, and Leonidas is going to get whistled for the foul, so it's going to be a free kick in the back in the offensive half, just about 10 yards in for Tolland. John DeChico earns the free kick there as he held strong against the pressure from Leonidas.
And Chater stays in place. He's standing at the 20-yard line, but he's not coming all the way up to take the kick.
I wonder if there is a distance that he is cut off from coming in to take these. I wonder how far.
41 yards.
I wonder how far into the offensive half.
41-yard line.
All right, so Cam Susi's going to take it. No real pressure in front of him. All the action is inside the 18. That's where the ball goes, moving toward the frame. Dorfler had a chance on it. Now outside. Oh, that was contact, and the official says play on. That does not please the Tolland contingent at all. Hall trying to come the other way with Lems. He goes down. Tolland takes over the possession. Outside to Susi. And contact again. That draws a whistle, so we've got a free kick. Are we going to get another look at this one?
Yeah, the one in the box here. Babcock steps up and shouldered off the ball. No call, but now a little bit further out. I think they would have taken the first one, but they're happy to have this one. And Susi's got it lined up on that right foot.
And we approach the 3-minute mark in the first half. Susi, that's a curling ball. That's a really nice service. Headed by, looks like Devin got to it. Now Bush for Hall. Lems, little contact in the back from Babcock. He comes toward the outside. Who's it off of? It's going to be a Tolland throw. Babcock quickly into the 18, looking for Dorfler against Bush. And that deflects. I think that, oh, wow, that's going to be a goal kick. Thought it might have gone off of Bush, but Hall's going to take the possession on the goal kick, so a little chance to breathe for the Hall back line. They were under attack for most of that possession. 2:30 to go now in the first half. We remain scoreless. Ballesteros lets it go with the right foot. It is high. It is going toward the midline, center circle. And contact there.
Pushed in the back. Babcock right in front of the ref. 5 feet away was the only thing he was looking at.
And Devin tried to claim the header. A little contact in the back from Babcock. So Goldstein is up at the midline, ready to take it. Got that captain's band on for Coach Segura and this Hall team. Titans trying to find a way as we go under 2 minutes. 1:54 to go now, first half. High ball going all the way in. Looking for Devin. It's knocked away. Looks like Dorfler there for Tolland. Keeps it in bounds. Devin tries to make the turn and gets away and over the sideline. It's going to be a Tolland throw deep in the backfield, though. So Hall like to keep the pressure on here as we go to 1:33 to go.
Yeah, don't let up if you're Hall, though. These deep throws, likely
Leonidas,
turnovers.
That's going to be whistled a foul against Babcock. Lays it off for Susi to take the free kick.
Frenetic pace here, Dave. I love it.
Back and forth we go. Dorfler now going to take the free kick. Both arms up. Here it is. Unloaded with the right foot. All the way up ahead. Looking for DeChico. Rattles around. Leonidas had a chance, and then Doyle steps to it. Here's Almeida now, right at the midline. Got 2 to beat. Contact with Dorfler. Who wins it? It's going to be a Tolland throw. Look at how quickly they come up. Hodgkinson sends it into DeChico.
Yeah,
handball. That's going to go the other way as we go under 1:54 seconds to go.
You definitely don't need a shot clock here. These teams are not looking to run it out. They're playing Tolland pace.
They are letting it fly here tonight. Lincoln Bush sends it now down the side, looking for Almeida. He's got Dorfler to beat. That's contact from Dorfler. Let's see what happens, and it just goes as a throw, it appears. Did not hear a whistle. Don't see much from the official. So 32 seconds to go now. Tolland with a throw deep in the backfield. Again, Hall will try to put pressure on. See if they can force a turnover here and maybe move something toward the frame. Almeida with like trying to do a block shot almost there. Ball goes over the side. It stays with Tolland. 15 seconds to go. Hodgkinson quickly ahead. Up to DeChico. Battle for it. He goes down. No whistle. Play on. Hall into the offensive half, but Tolland there to meet it. And Susie sends one forward. And that's the end of the first half, folks. We are going to catch our breath for a few minutes. We'll come back. Join us in a few minutes when we will have some highlights from the first half of this game. Plus, we'll go back and rewind in case you missed the first game of the night, the girls' championship won by East Catholic. We'll take some look at video from that one as well. So we'll be back in about, we'll call it 6 minutes with highlights from first half and from the girls' game. Welcome back. We are winding down halftime here at Sage Park in Berlin. It is championship night in the CCC. We're scoreless at the half of the boys' title game. Hall and Tolland 0-0. Earlier this afternoon at 4:30, it was the girls' title game between East Catholic, the 6th seed, and top seed Simsbury. We're going to take a look back now at highlights from that one with Tom McCarter.
First half scoreless. Anya Tanzel fakes right, goes left, finishes with the left foot. 35th goal of the season. That makes it 1-0 East Catholic. Later in the first half, Simsbury serves that into the box. Nora Stralas cuts it off, centers it to Addie Gerard, but cleared out by East Catholic's back line. They did that all game long. Late in the first half, nice ball served in by number 13, Lauren Nyberg, and Tansel gets a left foot on it, but not enough. We're in the second half now. Pierce keeps that one in, and Tansel puts it in the back of the net, but it was ruled that the ball went over the goal line before the ball was passed back. No goal, and then from there, Simsbury put a ton of pressure on. Here, cut back, and that ball was played over the top. Gerard goes for it, but Callie Bevins was the story of this second half. Punches that one out, pounces on it, and another ball served in, and Bevins goes out, but Stralas heads that one just wide. And then this last chance, free kick for Simsbury. Ball played in. Tansel clears it out, but Simsbury able to knock it down. Gerard serves it into the box, and the header from number 22, Kylie Ritchie, is saved by Bevins.
And that was it. It was 1-0 East Catholic. We are just about to start the second half here. We're going to go back and revisit keys to the game. First for...
Let's take a look at the one free kick from Tolland here, and the ball off the post. Best chance of the game, and we are scoreless at the half.
All right. Now we're going to go back and take a look at keys to the game. We're going to start with the 2-seed Tolland Eagles.
Yeah, Tolland, keys to the game, create scoring chances early. They did that early on, play Tolland soccer. They have done that. They have dictated the pace, and I'd be impressed if they can keep up this pace that they did in the first half. And for Hall, dictate the pace of play. They want to as well. I would say this has been Tolland, but Hall has kept up with the pace of the play, and they've done well. We'll see if they can keep the energy.
All right, so we are scoreless at the half. These two teams played opening day of the regular season. The result there was a scoreless draw. Each team, when you include that game, has failed to score twice on the season, but in all of those games, they have also held the opponent scoreless. So we are going to have an action-packed and tight battle here in the final 40 minutes.
We're going to get a goal. This one's not going to be scoreless after 80.
All right, we'll see if Nostradamus here is correct as we begin the second half. Hall takes possession. Oh, that ball's off the face of Almeida. He's a little bit staggered.
Almeida.
Oh, all right. We're going to stop play there. Stop the clock as he's... Well, he took a
That's
shot.
probably a bloody nose, or at least the ref wants to check on him because he took a shot to the head.
So just 18 minutes gone here in the second half. And it looks like he's making his case to stay in the game. But the official, the center ref, is going to ask for a substitution here. So he'll trot off, and Palma will come back into the game, number 19, Jeremy Palma.
We want Jeremy, the fan section chanting.
Well, they got what they want. Palma up front was active in his minutes in the first half. Created some movement toward the frame.
And Chater, looks like the wind has died down a little bit, but he's got the benefit of kicking with the wind this half.
Ooh, there's a line drive. That is a rocket that goes off the back of Acker Candela. Hall trying to come the other way. Titans in the white jerseys going left to right here in the second half. Tolland's Eagles in the all black, going from right to left. As you watch along with us, we're in the first minute of the second half, scoreless game. Hall trying to make a play. Palma up front. Has one to beat on the far side. We saw that. Well, there's one going toward the goal, and look at Shader all over that off the hop. Not a chance at all there for Hall to get anybody to make contact with that one. Shader all over it off the hop. 38-46 to go here in the second half. That ball goes well into the offensive half. Devin got ahead on it, sent it the other way. Doyle now down the far side for Hall. Stands are filling up. We've got quite a few folks lined up along the fences, as there should be a good celebration for whoever is able to come out on top here tonight. And it could get packed at whatever end of the field would be the penalty kick in if we get to a shootout.
On Saturday, it was that goal to our left that hosted both of them.
Down toward the scoreboard side here, if you're familiar with Sage Park in Berlin. 2 minutes gone in the second half, 37-57 to go before we get to that point. Both teams would love to find the back of the net before then. But again, this has been an even match all year long. Similar, it seems like, to that opening day game. Both coaches talked about how they were happy with some of the chances they were able to generate, but nobody found the back of the net as the defense is held strong.
Wow, nice touch by
Look at that. Oh, had a through ball. Nice step to close down the passing lane. Palma not able to get to it. Here's Winarski now on the outside. Sends across, deflected. Looks like Silve got it, so it'll be a corner kick for Hall here early in the second half. Samuels, looks like, is going to line up for the corner.
And Tolland brings Adagio back. We saw him win a defensive header, so he's not only valuable offensively, but defending these corner kicks.
So one player for Hall right on the goal line. Shader trying to look around him. Here's the kick. Left-footed ball comes in, and that goes over the end line.
Another corner.
Going right back for the same thing. Samuel's going to line it up again. Another left-footed corner kick. 36-34 to go. Second half, scoreless game. Limbs now trots over to give an option on the short ball, but he's followed by, looks like, Hodgkinson for Tolland. He's backed off a few yards by the AR. Let's see what Hall decides to do. Will they go short? No, it is all the way across again. Looking for another opportunity. Ball rattles around inside the 6, cleared by Tolland. And there's a blast there from Leonidas as he tried to send that one in the back of net, but it goes over the fence and into the grass behind the goal area. So Shader will have the goal kick. 35-55 to go second half. We remain scoreless. Hall comes up empty on back-to-back corner kicks from the near corner. Here's a line drive off the foot of Shader. Headed there, nicely done on the back line. Looks like that was Samuels.
Oh, nice move.
Here comes Limbs down the left side. Met by another. He's got 3 to beat. We saw this a lot in the first half. Limbs alone down the left side against 2, sometimes 3 defenders. Gets it to Samuels. He tries to cut between. Ball tapped forward to Limbs again. And look at that, quickly surrounded. 2 right on him and a 3rd defender there. And that ball gets away from Tolland. Here's Hall sending it across. Silve with a quick header. Hall trying to keep it in the offensive half. Tolland, though, plays it over the midline. Goldstein heads it for Hall. Leonidas sends it forward. Winarski trying to win it. Leonidas has it for Hall. Good defensive play. Silve now for Tolland. Sends it over the sides. He tried to play it to Babcock, but it's going to be, and there's going to be the whistle.
Back that thing up.
I actually thought they were going to change the possession on that, but you're just backing it up. So for Tolland, Weston Prechtel, number 5, going to take the throw. He sends a long one in, looking for Adagio. It's headed by Devin. Pop forward by Hall. Limbs trying to get to it in the center circle. Nice header. You got Samuels on the outside. Nice play to get around Hodgkinson. He's got Winarski. Oh, and down goes. Yeah, and yeah, that's going to win a free kick now. Hall putting some pressure on as number 11, Eric Samuels, moved the ball forward, and now they're going to get a free kick. It's right in the middle of the field, right about the 33-yard marker from a football standpoint, 43 yards out from the end line.
Leonidas is lining it up.
3-player wall for Tolland. Shader all alone in net, directing traffic. Silve trots back into the 18 to provide some support. Here's a ball played over the top, looking for a chance. It skims off. Looks like Devin might have gotten a touch, but then it goes off Tolland, so it's going to be a corner kick now far side. 33-36 to go here in the second half. Doyle going to take the free kick on that far side for
And Lems
Hall.
is a short option for him, too. They haven't played short yet.
Palma right near the penalty marker. Adagio in on the defensive effort as well for Tolland now. Two arms up. Here comes the right-footed kick. It comes high all the way across. Devin might have a chance. He does not get his head on it. And now on the counter, look at Babcock going across the midline, one-on-one. He's got Goldstein to beat now. Babcock, Goldstein with a tackle, and he comes away with the ball. What a defensive play. Reed Babcock with a full head of steam for Tolland, and Goldstein met him and took the ball away. Hall tries to cross the midline, gets away from Winarski. Tolland again. Devin tries to make the attack. Now Silve, slide tackle there from Leonidas. Ball still in bounds, popped over. It looks like it gets away, and it's going to be Tolland possession. The official, let's see, did we get just a throw or is it going to be free kick? Looks like we had a foul call, so it's going to be a free kick here for Tolland. Silve is going to take it. Looks like he's in front of a friendly cheering section along the fence there. A lot of action now inside the 18 far side, so it looks like he's going to try to send this one across. Maybe try to hook it in, get somebody moving toward the goal. That's exactly what we're trying to do, but there is Hall trying to play it, but Babcock goes after it. Coombs tried. Hodgkinson. Oh, there's some contact. Limbs and Hodgkinson go down. And there's going to be a stoppage of clock. Let's see if we get something called here. We've got 31:54 on the clock here in the second half. Game is ratcheting up in terms of intensity as we remain scoreless in this in both teams. We've got a card, and let's see. Let's look like a booking. It looks like Limbs from our vantage point. He's pleading his case to the official.
Well, we're going to know who gets sent off here. I believe they got to come off the field.
Yeah, we're just waiting to see who comes off. It may not have been Limbs. He was definitely pleading his case, but now looks like he is going to go to the sideline. So booking against Limbs.
And Almeida looks like he's ready to check back in after what we can only assume is a bloody nose on that first minute of the second half.
So we've got a booking foul call against Hall as Limbs is going to go to the sideline. A couple of subs into the game. Looked like Almeida was one of them. And so this is a golden opportunity. We got a four-player wall building here for Hall. Tolland's going to have the free kick right about 25 yards out from net. Adagio and Babcock talk it over. Action is lined up inside the 18, all toward the left side. Nobody on the goal line with Ballesteros. He's alone. Again, four-player wall for Hall. Titans trying to keep Tolland off the board. We're going to have a quick substitution here for Tolland. As they reset their formation here for this free kick. Clock is stopped at 31:54 after the booking. Tolland in black, going from right to left here in the second half. Ballesteros in net for Hall. So waits whatever is coming here from the Tolland Eagles. Reed Babcock stands over the ball. Again, right about 25 yards out from the goal line.
And he might be a decoy for Bernie.
Bernie's got both arms up. He's the decoy. Babcock sends one. It's high and over the goal. Wow, that was a golden chance for Tolland. But they come up empty on the free kick. We're going to take a second look.
Yeah, you got Babcock lining up. Bernie's the dummy. And that one, yeah, skims on the underside of the football crossbar.
So we remain scoreless just about. 31-36 now to go here in the second half. Free kick for the Titans of Hall. 5 seed in this conference tournament. Hall finished second to Farmington in the Central Division. Tolland, the 2 seed, they were first in the North Division. Ballesteros lets it go. It is high toward the midline. Devin tries to step to it. He gets a head on it. Headed there along the back for Tolland. Number 9, Will Rude, got a head on the ball for the Eagles, and they move down the far side now. Nice slide tackle from Lincoln Bush. Sends the ball over the side. Quick throw in for Tolland. There's that pace we talked about. Trying to find Adagio. Leonidas stepped to a bit. Adagio sends one. It's off the crossbar. Silve had a chance to make a turn. Out of there comes Devin. Down he goes, and that's going to draw a foul. And that's going to go back hallway. Look at this shot.
Yeah, look at the touch by Adagio here. First touch here, cuts it back. Another great touch, creates the shooting opportunity, and rings one off the post.
So we have had an intense 9.5 minutes so far here in the second half. 30-21 now to go until we reach the end of regulation. We're still knotted at zeros. These two teams played a full game first day of the season. Neither one able to score. They've played now 50 minutes of soccer in this one. Neither able to score. And that draws a whistle. Foul in the back against Bernie for Tolland. That's going to be a free kick for Hall as we go under 30 minutes to go.
He's talking to you, Dave.
I've got them on, but they don't help me. That's the problem. So we're going to have a free kick now the other way. This ball is on about the 32-yard line, 42 yards out from the end line, off to the right side, right on the football markings. Tolland's going to send Adagio again in to help on the defensive effort. He and Silve will form what now looks like a two-player wall. As Babcock backs off. Now they break up the wall. So free kick coming, 3 Titans around it. Palma runs past. Leonidas tries toward it. Samuels now looks like he'll take it with the left foot. Hooks it in, now in toward the 18. Looking for a header opportunity. There is the flag up, so an offside call takes away the free kick opportunity. Scoreless we remain, 11 minutes gone in the second half, 29:01 to go before the horn sounds. Still scoreless. Good battle between the Hall Titans. They will go into the upcoming CIAC tournament as the 9 seed in double L. That ball's played forward. Headed by Goldstein. Almost got it past Ballesteros, but a nice diving play by Ballesteros to pounce on it.
Yeah, one of the more athletic plays he's had to make today.
He drops the ball. He's going to let it go on the kick. It's a line drive toward the center circle. Susi there to meet it. Sends it ahead to Adagio. Header. Now tries to settle with the foot. Oh, nice step from behind. As Hall able to come in. That was Sebi Acker Candela coming in on the defensive effort, but it stays Tolland possession. Hall, as we said,
nice cut.
Nice cut by Silve. Sends it across now. Tolland trying to find the formation. Ball goes all the way over to the far side, now coming back toward the middle. Eagles in black, trying to play forward. And, oh, Hall had a takeaway, but they give it up. Silve now moving toward the goal. Gets past Devin, but there's Goldstein coming out of the pack with the ball. Palma now trying to move forward. Slide tackle there by Bernie, and that's going to be a Hall possession. They'll take the throw here as Winarski's going to take it near the midline. He'll give off to Zach Devin now, number 13. 27-27 to go here in the second half, still scoreless. A couple more subs are going to come into the game for Hall.
Number 20 for Hall. Pierce Devaney checking in.
Pierce Devaney, and we've got
Almeida checking back in.
Back in the game.
He was out for 13 minutes or so with that bloody nose.
Yeah, that happened, you're right, in the first minute of this half, or the first trip down to this end of the field. Good to see him back in. So here we go. Hall into the offensive half. Long throw comes in. Almeida quickly. Nice through ball played, looking for Samuels, but cleared out of there by Tolland. Hall's going to try to let it roll. Pressure from behind from Babcock as he and Goldstein went at it, but it's going to be a Hall throw in the backfield. It is getting intense here in Berlin. Sage Park rocking tonight as we've got CCC Boys Championship. Scoreless game between Hall and Tolland. Hall Titans trying to take possession. Here's Samuels now. Sends it far side.
Good hustle by Will Rude for Tolland.
Nicely done there by number 9, Will Rude. Tolland trying to take possession of the backfield. Ball played over the midline. Adagio up front. That's going to lead to the ball going all the way back to Ballesteros.
And there was one ball early on over the top that Adagio got in the first half, got a shot off, trickled wide. But now every time they play that long ball, Hall's got 3 guys below the ball. They've really limited the chances for Adagio.
High ball at the midline. Looks like Devaney got to it. Now Goldstein sends it forward, looking for Almeida. Samuels now for Hall in the center circle, goes far side to Doyle. Back to Samuels. Plays it into Lems. He's going to go down the left side. We saw this quite a bit in the first half. Nice ball laid off on the outside. Good battle. There's one going over the goal line. Let's see what we've got.
Corner kick.
They're going corner kick. 25-14 to go here in the second half. Hall Titans have it in the corner. Tolland sends everybody in. Only Babcock up, not even really up top. He's in the defensive half of the field for the Eagles. Lincoln Bush right on the goal line. Shader has to try to move around, try to get a good view. Here's a lot of movement. Ball comes in. Bush got to it. Goes back out to Lems now. Sends it back across. Ball popped in and cleared by Tolland. Can they get to it? They do. Back toward the midline, but Goldstein, the only one there for it. He's got it for Hall. Back it goes. High ball played in toward the 18, headed by Devin. That's going to go on the hop to Chater for Tolland. So we reset. Chater rolls it out. Going to let it go off the foot. Looking for Adagio up front. Lincoln Bush there with him. Zach Devin now for Hall. Here's Winarski. Good touch to Almeida, trying to play Winarski down the side. And for Tolland, Mason Byam with the defensive effort there, number 14. Throw for Hall, though. This has started to take on a little bit more of the pace that I think Hall wanted to play with from the beginning. They got sped up some in the first half.
And some of it can be, can you keep that pace for 80 minutes without the players getting too fatigued?
Been a battle here. Both teams want to take home the trophy tonight. Almeida claims it inside the 18. Moving, nice cross as he tried to play Lems. Tolland lucky to escape there. Good opportunity brewing for Hall, but not able to find the back of the net. Hall trying to keep it. Adagio now for Tolland. Crosses the midline. One-on-one, look at the speed down the sideline. He's got to slow it up. Has to move past Devin. Goldstein there now. Adagio trying to get between two. Held up, comes back now. Bernie has it. He's got 2 to beat. Goldstein again with a nice defensive effort along the back line. Tolland, nice back tap. Bernie has it, moving it toward the goal. Nice ball, can Babcock get there? No, look at the save from Ballesteros, able to get to it. Reed Babcock again charging full steam ahead, but Ballesteros there to meet it. Ball comes into the backfield again. There's Lincoln Bush for Hall. He sends a high ball across the midline, looking for Lems. Nice header there. Looks like Dorfler might have had that one for Tolland. Doyle on the far side, still in the backfield for Hall. Try to make a step, goes over the side, deflected by Tolland. Hall throw. Down the far side again, past the Hall bench is number 10, Diego Lems. Missed 6 games this year due to injury. There's a ball played in toward the 18. Almeida able to get to it, not able to turn the shot. Good battle there. Almeida holding off. That's going to be, looks like a little bit of the chicken wing gets called against Almeida, so it's going to go Tolland way. 21:48 to go. We're almost midway through the second half. It has just been nonstop.
No, it's been flying. The pace, you know, the only thing slowing this down are the whistles and the free kicks and the corner kicks, but when the ball's in play, it is back and forth, back and forth.
Shader sends one into the night sky. Flicked ahead. Oh, Babcock thought he had a chance on it, but Devin steps in, closes down the passing lane. Hall now trying to come the other way. Winarski down near side, crosses the midline. As Bernie and Silve to beat, goes into the backfield. to Leonidas. Now back to Winarski. Good step there. Nice job for Tolland, number 5, Weston Prechtel. Ball's going all the way into Chater. He clears as he had pressure coming. That's into the stands. Almost a great play in the stands by a youngster here watching the game. Winarski, though, going to skip ahead and let it go now back to Devin, who will take the throw. Number 13, Zach Devin.
He's their deep throw specialist here.
Goes down the side. Looking for Samuel. Splits, too. He's still got the ball on his foot. He's a left-footed player going toward the inline. That's popped over the side by Byam for Tolland. 20:35 to go. So we're almost to the midway point of this second half of a scoreless game. Corner kick now coming up for Hall. Samuels is going to line it up. Left-footed player looking to curl that one maybe toward Lincoln Bush, who will line up again right along the goal line, trying to create some disturbance there for Chater in net. Andrew Chater, the senior keeper for Tolland. Gets ready. Has a high ball going all the way up toward the top. Headed by Devin. Look at the save for Chater. We stay scoreless. Nice service off the corner from Samuels. Clean header from Devin, but Chater there to meet it. And now coming the other way, Tolland as Babcock gets past Bush. Poked over the side there by Leonidas. Tolland throw. Silve scoops it up. 19:45 and counting. We are past the midway point of the second half. Prechtel has it on the near side, waiting to take the throw for Tolland. We've got number 35, Truman Harold, into the game, a sophomore for the Eagles.
He was the one that scored the decisive PK on Saturday.
Prechtel now goes backward toward the midline. Dorfler has it. Pressure from Almeida up front. Dorfler gets rid of it. Along the back line, Hall able to take possession. High ball over the top, looking for limbs. Almeida up there as well. Met by Tolland. Dorfler gets a chest on the ball. He battles Almeida. Almeida able to make the turn. Can he get past two? Dorfler with a nice job, and that's cleared by Tolland back toward the midline. Hall takes it. Samuels tries to make the cut. Looks like Bernie gets to it. Here come the Eagles of Tolland now. Harold down the left side. Devin gets in before he reaches the 18. Now we're inside the 18. Goldstein gets to it, and it goes right to Ballesteros. Nice job from Harold to create an opportunity, but we stay scoreless. 18:35 now and counting.
And you could tell from his reaction, he was trying to cut that one back. He knows he didn't have any shooting angle, but when you're moving forward that fast, sometimes it's tough to put it back behind you.
18:25 to go until the horn sounds. We have had back and forth action both ways in the first 22 minutes of this second half. Harold now, a lot of contact with Leonidas right in front of some of the student section along the fence here in Berlin. Quick throw comes in. Prechtel tries to find a dodger up front. Goldstein sends it over the sideline for Hall. It'll be, looks like we should have a Tolland throw.
Both of these teams play like they're losing on the throws. They don't want to waste any time.
And that goes the other way now. Hall's going to take over in the backfield.
Almeida checks out. And Palma checks back in, number 19 up front.
Devin with another long throw. Look at the spin on that one. Slider into the into the offensive half. Tolland clears it though, trying to find the chance. Offensive half now for the Eagles. Devin has it for Hall. Bernie, quick touch, trying to find the outside, looking for Harold. Devin now. Over to Acker Candela. Now Winarski, ball gets past him. He tried to make the stretch like a first baseman, but not able to keep it. Goes back to Tolland. Prechtel, a long throw. Looking for a dodger up front. Goldstein there to defend. Now Devin. More pressure coming as Harold got into the play as well for Tolland. Eagles will keep the throw. Tolland in black, one right to left here as you watch along with us. 16:54 to go in the second half of this scoreless game. Reed Babcock moving toward the end line. Sends one across, and that's all the way over the head. Looks like trying to find Silve, I believe that is, on the far side. Tolland still with the ball in the offensive half. Eagles trying to move toward the goal. Samuels for Hall, steps to it. Tolland looking for a Dodjo up top. He's got it. Juggles against Goldstein. Popped out of there by Hall. Tolland still with the possession, moving toward the goal inside the 18. Ball played over the top. That's headed. There's going to be a chance for Babcock, and that's deflected. Look at Devin make the play as that ball goes into the fence. Devin a little slow to get up, but it looks like he'll be okay.
Yeah, look at the defensive effort from Hall here. Winarski heads it the wrong way, but two players, including Winarski, go there to break up the play.
All right, we are stopping clock just under the 16-minute mark, 15:59 on the clock. Looks like the official checking on Zach Devin to make sure he is okay. Waves off a substitution, and we're going to line up this corner kick. Reed Babcock for Tolland. They've got one player right on the goal line, basically near post.
We've got Diego Lems also sitting down right at the 30-yard line.
That's an interesting strategy. Let's see. Lem's got the card earlier, back in the game now. Let's see if we have an injury check on him.
If memory serves, he may have been cramping up on Saturday. I remember him down a little bit in that game as well. Looks like Almeida's going to check back in, and Lems is going to come get some treatment.
Yeah, looks
holding
like
that
hanging
hamstring
on to the right leg there. All right, so the clock is stopped at 15:59. Diego Lems trots to the sideline, holding on to that right leg. Christian Almeida back into the game. Reed Babcock gives way on the corner kick.
Silve
again, a goal and an assist in their semifinal win on Saturday. A lot of action now in toward. Here comes the ball quickly in. It gets over to the back of the net for Tolland off the corner kick. 1-0 Eagles are on top. No, it's going to be waved off. It's waved off. He did not blow the whistle. We thought it was a quick kick. So we stay scoreless. 15:56. And Silve can't believe it. Tolland not quite sure what's going on, but the official did not blow the whistle. He took the kick just too early.
Oh, that was incredible. You know, Silve recognized that they weren't paying attention, and he bananaed it in all on his own.
So we got excited, but we're going to take it off the board. He took the kick too early. He's got to wait for the whistle from the official. So we are still scoreless. We're doing it all again. 15:59 on the clock. It stopped. Action in front of the net. Now let's see. Arms are up. Here comes the official kick. Corner in toward the near post. He did it again! Silve! Wait, is that one waved off as well? I think that one is waved off as well.
What is going on?
We have seen two of the most amazing corner kicks of the night, but neither one of them has counted. We're still scoreless, and we're still sitting at 15:59. Let's take a look at this kick.
This is not a replay, but it is a replay, and he puts this one in, and it goes off of maybe Goldstein's head.
The Tolland cheering section is going nuts. I have to think Coach Kokomo is a little frustrated over there as well. Silve is saying, I can't hear the whistle. So here we go again. Try number 3 for Tolland.
I think Hall is
we've got the whistle.
Hall is beefing up the front post this time.
Here we go in toward it's high off the header. Oh, and Hall's going to clear it. That was one of the most insane sequences we have seen all season, and this is something like game number 18 for us, Tom, on broadcasting. Wow, 2 straight balls off corner kicks that looked like they were into the net, but both kicks taken too early. Then on the third try, Hall able to tighten up the defense, so we are still scoreless. Tolland, Reed Babcock up front against Devin, and that's going to be a call against the Tolland Eagles. So a free kick in the backfield, 15:20 to go, second half. We are scoreless, still waiting on the first goal. We've seen a couple go into the back of the net, but they did not count. Ballesteros going to take the kick for Hall. 15:01 to go, second half. Here it goes, high over the midline. Met up front there by Acker Candela. He's chasing it down. Prechtel got to it for Tolland. Winarski center forward. Prechtel sends it over the sideline, so it'll be a throw in the offensive half for Hall. The Titans a little bit more deliberate with the pace now. 14:37 to go here in the second half. Coach Segura makes a substitution. Limbs looks like he's gotten over the cramping issue he had just a couple of moments ago. He's back in the game. Clock continues to tick. 14:23 to go now in the second half. Hall with the throw. Titans in the offensive half. Down the side they come, looking for Palma up front. Tries to split two. Nice turn there from Tolland. Winarski got it back to Almeida, now outside to Palma. Winarski's going to step to it, pops it toward the top of the 18. Settled by Tolland, now cleared by the Eagles. Gets over the head of Babcock. Here comes Tolland, though. Trying to play it forward, trying to get it out of trouble. Good job there from Rude, number 9. Almeida trying to win it. Sent ahead now midline to Daggio as Tolland tries to mount the counterattack. Down the side, looking for Silve. Ball is cleared. Good slide there from Devin, but it's going to be a quick throw for Tolland. Daggio wanted to take it quickly, but he does. He gets it into Prechtel. Ball's live. Prechtel sends it forward. That's going to two-hop to Ballesteros. Takes it off the right foot. Going to settle. No pressure coming yet from Tolland. So Hall content to let some time tick off the clock here. Now Daggio comes into the 18, and there is the pickup from Ballesteros. Little cat and mouse game, and Ballesteros scoops it up as Daggio put the pressure on finally up front. The high boot goes over the midline now. Headed by Rude for Tolland. Samuels had a run on it for Hall. Now a header by Devin. Flicked ahead by Winarski to Palma. Palma makes a turn, tries to split. Good turn there from Prechtel for Tolland. Leonidas now to Samuels. Pressure from behind by Babcock. Samuel still has it. Tries to go between two, and there's a high ball from Dorfler. Go over toward the sideline. Hall going to step to it. Limbs, nice tap back. Good step on the far side there. Looks like Hodgkinson able to get to it for Tolland. 12:32 to go. We remain scoreless. These two teams played 80 minutes of scoreless soccer on the first day of the season. They've played now 68 minutes of scoreless soccer here tonight. If I add that quickly, I think that's 148 minutes. I hope I'm doing that math correctly, Tom. It's been a long day as we've done 2 games. Both of them have been tight all the way through.
And we've seen more disallowed goals than we've seen goals.
That is very true. The girls' championship game was a 1-0 win for East Catholic. Boys' game here tonight is scoreless. Ball gets past to Daggio up front. Bush lets it roll over the side. It'll be a Hall throw. 11:49 and counting here, second half. Remember, if we stay tied, it will go directly to a penalty shootout. There is no overtime in the conference tournament.
And those PKs do not go 1-1-1. It's 5-5-5-5. So everything goes in rounds of 5. But let's not talk about that. Let's get a goal in regulation.
We've got some soccer to go before we get there. We just want to prepare people. There are no 10-minute overtime periods. It would just go straight to, after about a 5-minute break, it would go straight to PKs.
What a move by Lems there. He draws the foul.
All right, so Hall on the far side will have a free kick now. Samuels goes past it. Doyle now into the front half. Looks like Bush just about a half yard into the backfield will take the free kick. Here it is, right-footed ball. Chip shot looking for Doyle down the far side. He's got some space to operate, close quickly, and that ball's deflected. I think that's going to be a corner for Hall now. They've got a chance on the set piece. 10:40 to go. Second half.
This one, because there was not a substitution, the clock is still ticking. He does not have to wait for the whistle.
All right, so you're saying we're not going to do this one 3 times?
We're not going to do it. I'm not sure he's going to banana it into the near post back-to-back times.
Action across the top of the 18 now. Some movement inside the 6. One player on the goal line for Hall.
And Debbin's been active on these. Just a matter of time before he gets one on goal.
Winarski battling Prechtel right in front of Chater. Chater now moves in front of those two. The ball comes across. There's going to be a header for Devin. And look at the play. I think that's Prechtel who stepped in and got in front for Tolland.
Nice play by Leonidas.
Leonidas now sends one across, headed by a Daggio up on the defensive effort. Tolland trying to clear. Silve sends it forward. Goldstein going to get to it for Hall. Under 10 minutes to go. Hall sends back to Ballesteros. 9:50 to go now. Hall trying to win this tournament for the first time since 2022. Tolland trying to win their first ever CCC conference title. That ball goes over. Byam skips it over his own head, and that's going to win, I think, a handball call. I don't know exactly what we had.
I think
offside. All right. Thought Byam skipped it off his own hand somehow, but luckily for me, the official's better at this than I am. Offside call.
And luckily, we've got a rules analyst in the booth here.
9:15 to go. What a night of soccer we've had here. What a doubleheader. It has been our pleasure to call it for you. We thank you for finding us here on the live streams from wherever you may be watching. We're under 9 to go. Contact is Leonidas and Babcock.
The whistle has blown.
And that's going to be a foul against Leonidas. So nice job by Reed Babcock for Tolland.
And look who's lining it up, Silve.
Silve again had, he really accounted for both their goals, had a goal and an assist in that win in the semifinals against South Windsor. He is all alone. He is going to send this one far and all the way across. It bends. He's looking for a Dajo up there. Header and popped away by Hall. Prechtel going to chase it down, though. Back outside to Silve. Another free kick type opportunity, but deflected by Almeida.
And he's got some space here, but nice tackle by Rude.
Nicely done by Rude. Hall still with the ball. Palma trying to play ahead. Gets Limbs in the center circle. Met by Byam. Dorfler now for Tolland as they come the other way into the offensive half for the Eagles. Dorfler loses control, and there is Devin with a big foot. Sends it ahead to Palma now into the offensive half for Hall. Titans down the far side. Hodgkinson not able to get it away from Lems, but now he gets help. Tolland.
Great hustle by the Holland D to outnumber Lems again. That was basically a 3-on-3, but the hustle from the midfielders to get back and outnumber him.
Back and forth we go. The pace is picked up again. We had a little bit of a lull where things got a little bit more deliberate, maybe more the pace that Coach Seguro for Hall was looking for, but now we are ratcheted back up. Silve has a chance on the outside. It's poked over the side by Devin. Did it go off of Silve? Devin tried to make a call, but it goes the other way. So Tolland in the offensive half. Prechtel comes up to take it. Short ball played into Babcock. Trying to make a move toward the middle. Sends a right-footed ball. Looking for a Dajo. He's got it. Bounces off his chest. Hall looking for a potential handball, but no call coming. Toward the outside, Tolland now back to a Dajo. Pressure from Leonidas. Far side, look at Lim step in to take that ball away, but still moving toward the inline, but that'll be a goal kick for Hall. We're under 7 to go. 6:55 and counting in a scoreless game. Same score as we had in the season opener between these two teams. And much like that one, we talked about it. The coaches from that game thought they each had good chances. Each team has had some good chances, good movement toward the frame, but nothing in the back of the net as these two teams are solid defensively, well matched against each other. Into the offensive half. It's Acker Candela has it, taps it ahead, looking for Lems, and look at Chater come all the way out and make the slide. That is an aggressive play for Chater.
And a great shield by Hodgkinson there, making sure that Lems didn't have any free run to Chater.
We approach the 6-minute mark now. Lems trying to get to it. It's a high ball right in the middle of the field. Winarski there, sends it forward off the head of Lems. Now Dorfler for Tolland. Nice move, but then met by Lems. Here's Samuels now far side. Plays it ahead to Palma. Has to come back. Good pressure on that far side. Tolland trying to move the other way. Babcock taps it ahead, but there is Goldstein. He sends it into the offensive half for Hall, but here comes Tolland the other way. Silve on the outside. Look at the pressure coming from Devin, and that ball, it's which way we're going to go. The official sends it to Hall. The AR on the side looked to the center official because he was not sure. Center ref calls it in favor of Hall, so 5:20 to go. Devin with the long throw down the side. Headed there by Prechtel, goes over right at the 50-yard line. A little more deliberate now for Hall as they take some time. We approach the 5-minute mark. 5:05 to go in this CCC Boys Soccer Championship game. Rude goes down. Palma has it on the outside. Met by two. Byam and Prechtel able to take the ball away. Setting it up for Babcock. Good step from Leonidas. Plays it forward to the top of the arc. Limps has it. Taps it over to Samuels. Good pressure on the outside there. Tolland able to take it away and thwart that attack. Adagio now makes a back tap. Looks like trying to play the ball ahead to Babcock, but not able to do it. Hall now going the other way. Back and forth we go. Acker Candela. Ball goes over the side toward the Hall bench. We catch our breath as we go to 4:23 to go. Have to think the pace is only going to quicken in this final 4 minutes as both these teams want to try to put it away before it goes to PKs. Again, we talked about it coming out of the halftime break. These two teams, each of them has only been held scoreless twice on the year, and one of those was when they played each other. But both times they were held scoreless, they held the opposition off the board as well. That's what we're seeing here tonight.
And this is the game that Hall played on Saturday. Scoreless tie into PKs and win it there.
Yeah, and oh, look at the shoulder-to-shoulder contact as Doyle met Babcock. Devin tried to clear it. Adagio got a deflection, keeps it in the backfield. Bush now far side. Hodgkinson for Tolland. Here come the Tolland Eagles down the far side. Adagio has it, got a little space. Slide by Leonidas. Adagio still going. He's got one toward the goal. And a save by Ballesteros. And look at the hand he gets from Babcock, from Goldstein. Oh my goodness, what a
burst
play.
of speed from Adagio. Touch there and another one. And Ballesteros makes the huge save, the biggest save of the game to keep this game scoreless.
But we've got a corner kick. Now, let's see if we can get this one right. We had 3 in a row earlier from this other corner. Far side now, Tolland trying to break this one open. Adagio had a chance that Ballesteros cleared. Low ball coming in. Gets past. They tried the dummy play, but Hall is up for it. Lems plays it ahead. Here is Samuels now. Left foots it. Acker Candela runs past the ball, comes back to get it in the center circle. Battle for it. Byam has it now for Tolland. 2:37 to go. Gets it up to Adagio. Poked away by Winarski over the sideline. Going to be a throw for Tolland. Prechtel has it. And we've got a player down, injured Hall player. Stopping the clock at 2:26 on the injury. And taking a minute trying to see if we can identify. Looks like it's a cramping issue based on what his teammates are helping him with here. We are going to get a substitution. I tell you what, it's a great night of soccer. You look at the fans lined up along the fence here. We've got full bleachers. Two teams battling it out for a title they both want to win.
And we've got 222 people on the live stream. That's a record for us.
That's about the total we've had for all the 18 games we've done prior to this point. So thank you all for joining us. Glad you found us here tonight. It's been our pleasure on behalf of the Central Connecticut Conference to bring this live stream to you. My name is Dave Gustafson. Tom McCarter is our producer, director, analyst, videographer tonight. Antonio Contreras, as Winarski continues to get help stretching here for what appear to be cramps late in this game. It has been a fast-paced game, so not surprising that we might see some cramping issues as we get here toward the end. We got 2:26 to go. Clock is stopped.
Our camera operator got a cramp at halftime.
Now, I tell you, it's been a long night. We've had 2 games, 2 tightly contested games. Girls' game was a 1-0 win for East Catholic over Simsbury. Now Tolland and Hall.
And Winarski is up and he's headed off the field. He's been out here just about every minute. I'm not sure he got a sub in that first half. So let's hope he's okay. He's walking off under his own power.
Silve and Babcock having a good conversation with the official in the middle of the field. Prechtel has the ball. He's ready to take the throw. Tolland anxious to get this one back underway. Fans are rocking the bleachers here. We've got 2:26 on the clock, scoreless game. Adagio just moments ago had what may have been Tolland's best opportunity. Ballesteros with what could be a game-saving save. Goldstein steps in, pops it ahead. Far side, Tolland takes control, moving toward the goal. Good step by Lems, who had some cramping issues of his own, but back in the game now. Ball goes over the side. Hall going to take possession. 2:10 to go. If nobody can find the back of the net in this final 2:05, we go directly to PKs to determine the CCC champion in boys soccer.
They bring Devin all the way over to take the long throw from this right side.
He lines it up, takes a few yards, sends it toward the midline, looking for Limbs. He flicks it forward to Palma. Nicely done into the offensive half. Tries to lay it off to Limbs. He's got some action going down the left side. Got one to beat. Looks like it's Hodgkinson. Limbs cuts back toward the middle. Another player comes in. Looks like Bernie with the support for Tolland. 90 seconds to go in this one. Tolland now over the midline into the offensive half. Lincoln Bush there for Hall as Adagio puts the pressure on. And that will be, looks like Tolland going to take the throw. No, official points the other way after Adagio threw it in. So it will be Devin on the far side. 1:14 to go. We get ready for the big announcement here as we're about to hit the 1-minute warning in this second half. Anticipation builds as the throw comes in. Here we go. 1 minute to go. Adagio up front again. Good step from behind by Hall. Prechtel comes up. Samuels now for Hall. Titans trying to play over the midline. They do to Palma. Good pressure there by Rude for Tolland. Acker Candela now. Lays it far side. Looking for Limbs. Has to stretch. Keeps it. 37 seconds to go as Hall moves toward the frame. Nice takeaway there. Limbs goes down. Tolland coming the other way. Devin sends it now. And Limbs not quite aware what was happening.
What a move by Palma.
Oh, there's Palma sending it across. Oh, Chater got it. And he's got it again on the rebound. Got a hand on it first, and then on the rebound, that was the best save of the night. And that's it, folks. The horn sounds. We played 80 minutes of scoreless soccer, just like when these two teams met up on opening day of the regular season back in early September. But this one, unlike that one, will not end in a tie. We will go to PKs now. We've got about 5 minutes now on the clock to let the teams regroup, determine who their shooters are going to be. As we think about it again, we'll have rounds of 5. So first up, 5 kickers for each team. If we do not have a winner after that round of 5, it goes to a second round of 5 with a different set of 5 kickers. After that, if we have to go to a third round, the teams can recycle players and do that as we move forward. It's 5-5-5, so there is no sudden death on this.
Let's take a look at how we got here. Even though it's scoreless, there was a ton of excitement in this game. Early on, kind of a theme of the game here. Free kick for Tolland. Silve serves it in, and that goes off the post. And in the second half, we're still scoreless. Check out Adagio. Nice little touch here. Creates some space and rings one right off the crossbar. Still scoreless. At the other end, corner kick. Debin gets his head on it, and Chater's there to make the save. And check out this sequence here. Off a dead ball, no whistle is blown, but Silve puts it into the back of the net. Tolland thinks they have a 1-0 lead, but the referee says no goal because the whistle didn't blow. So what do? We do it all over again. Silve now in the corner. The whistle did not blow again, and he still puts it in the back of the net. Another goal. Tolland thinks they've taken the lead on back-to-back banana kick corner kicks from Silve, and no goal. Later on, Adagio, look at this burst of speed. And Ballesteros with the big save there. And at the other end, just you saw this a minute ago, Palma, look at this turn in the box to get inside. Plays it up. Chater gets a hand on it. Samuel's in there, and Chater's able to smother it. And we are scoreless. Up next, PKs.
That reaction from Chater after getting the hand on the first one and then being able to pounce on the rebound. Wow. We have seen an intense 80 minutes, and neither team able to break through. Both defenses, both keepers doing their jobs as we remained scoreless. Again, for Hall, this was the recipe on Saturday. They played to a scoreless draw after 80 minutes and then able to come away winners on the free kick shootout, penalty kick shootout. So we're about 2 minutes away from lining this up. We'll start to try to get a sense of who the teams are sending out to be their kickers.
For Hall, we've got 27.
Number 27
Tommy
for Hall,
Hennessy.
Tommy Hennessy, a junior defender. Don't believe we saw him during the regular action, so coming out.
Almeida's out there as well. Ballesteros obviously in net.
Looks like Doyle. Number 3 is Brandon Devon, sophomore defender. Also don't believe we saw him during the regular action. So some players getting called on here in a pressure-packed situation. Title on the line.
And Leonidas as well for Hall.
All right, so that's our 5 for Hall. Still waiting on, looks
Tolland
like,
is sending out Adagio.
Babcock. Who else we got? Is that
Moulin. DeChico.
all right,
And Prechtel.
All right, so we've got our 5 kickers. Tolland, not sure if they won the toss or lost the toss, but they're going to kick first. So Ballesteros trots in to the goal line. For Tolland, the first kicker. Number 16, Reed Babcock.
Team's leading scorer.
One of their captains. He's got 15 goals on the season. Fitting that it would come down to this. Two teams have now played 160 minutes of head-to-head soccer and neither team able to score. So here we are settling things with a penalty kick shootout. And you can almost hear a pin drop here as the anticipation mounts. Fans have scattered. It is heavily lined. Student sections have moved down to that far side near the scoreboard here at Sage Park. Tolland will go first. With Babcock ready to take one. Places the ball on the penalty marker. Ballesteros is in net. And this is one of those situations where the keeper makes his living. Here's Babcock now. Runs around a right-footed ball into the back of the net. Tolland on the board with their first one.
Perfect placement here from Babcock. You can see Ballesteros. He's just going to make a guess. Goes to his left. Perfectly placed.
And now the round one kicker for Hall, number 12, Christian Almeida, junior forward. Whistle blows. Here he comes. Left-footed ball into the back of the net. We are tied at 1 after one round of the penalty shootout.
And look at the confidence from Almeida here. Steps up. Pounds it home with that left foot. Almost went through the back of the net.
Round 2 now for Tolland. It's Jonathan Adagio. Had that chance that looked like he was going to break free and be able to put the game away. Ballesteros held him out of the net for that one. Penalty kick might be a different story, though. Adagio stands over the ball. Ballesteros ready. Whistle blows. First kick of round 2 of the shootout. Adagio stutter step and into the bottom left corner. Tolland has buried their first 2.
Take another look here. Adagio. Little stutter step. Try to mess up the goalie's timing. And buries in that left corner.
Round 2 for Hall is number 15, Grady Doyle, junior defender. Shader is ready in net for Tolland. Doyle, stutter step, sends one. Oh, almost. Looked like Shader got a little piece of that, but Doyle able to put it in the back of the net. We are tied at 2 after 2 rounds of the shootout.
Yeah, Chater dancing a little bit. He reads it right. It was a little bit off balance. I think Doyle threw him off with the timing. He guessed right.
So first kick of round 3 now. For Tolland, it is number 17.
Kyler Mullen.
Kyler Mullen saw some action on the field. Now here in the tensest of moments. First kick of round 3 of the shootout. Mullen against Ballesteros. Here we go. Right-footed ball into the right corner. Well done by Mullen, and Tolland has buried their first 3 of the shootout.
Yeah, Mullen keeps the Eagles perfect here. Steps up, doesn't stutter step anything, just steps up and strikes it. Ballesteros was frozen there, had no chance.
And here comes the third kicker for Hall, number 27, Tommy Hennessy, junior defender.
And this will be the first time, I believe, he's touching the ball today. That's a lot of pressure for somebody.
Gives it a couple of bounces, puts it down on the penalty marker. Shader ready in net. Hops up and down. Official waits. Here comes Hennessy now. Right-footed ball, and that's a save for Shader. Senior captain with the big save in round 3. Tolland now up a break as we go to round 4.
Chater again reads it perfectly, but this time times it perfectly as well.
So Tolland now starts round 4. And this is DeChico, right? John DeChico, number 19. Trying to keep Tolland in the advantage. Right-footed kick is coming, and it gets past Ballesteros. Tolland has buried their first 4, and they are on track to take their first ever CCC championship. Hall has to bury this one to keep pace.
Chater would love nothing more than a walk-off save right here.
So if Hall is unable to find the back of the net here, this would do it. Ball played, it goes high and wide, and there's the championship for Coach Kakamo. His first win over Hall in his 10-year career. A birthday present like no other as Tolland takes home the CCC Boys Soccer Championship, 4-2 in PKs. And look at the embrace on the field. Coach Kakamo lifts Reed Babcock off the ground, both feet. Hugs all around for the Tolland Eagles. Last year's Class M state champions, and they keep their success going. Last year was the first year they had even won a game in the conference tournament, and now they are the champions. After a 4-2 win, they really put the pressure on Hall, burying their first 4 PKs, Tom.
Yeah, not just the PKs. They had the better of the possession and the chances in regulation, too. Give Hall a lot of credit. You know they wanted to win this, but there's no better tune-up for the CIAC tournament than a game like this for both teams.
Yeah, and that's really what both teams, well, I'm sure Tolland's going to take a few moments to enjoy this one, maybe a couple of days even. Maybe a day. I'm not sure they're going to take a couple of days, but
they'll be right back at it tomorrow.
Definitely happy to come out of here with the win tonight. As we look ahead to the CIAC tournaments, Tom, in the different classes, CCC will be well represented. Hall, one of 7 CCC teams in the double L bracket. They'll go in as the 9 seed. Farmington at 3, South Windsor at 6. So 3 top 10 seeds in double L for the conference. In Class L, Wethersfield gets the 4 seed, Middletown the 8, so 2 top 10s there. And Tolland, we talked about, they go into the Class M tournament as the 2 seed. Plainville the 3 in Class M as well. As we see the hardware get to midfield, teams shake hands across the way. And we'll be here for the announcements. We'll carry you through the celebration as the official announcement will come through. Hall will get the silver medals as the runner-up in this tournament. They won it back in 2022, so they know what this is like to be on the other side. Come up a little short tonight. PK is decided 4-2 in the penalty shootout, gives the win to Tolland. And this comes after the girls' championship that we had earlier. East Catholic had a first half goal to come away with a 1-0 win in regulation to win the CCC girls title. So your 2 champions, East Catholic on the girls' side and Tolland coming across here to celebrate with their fans. They become the first Class M team to win the Central Connecticut Conference tournament title on the boys' side. And there's a big hug for Shader, their senior keeper. Came up big with a save in the 3rd round of the shootout to help them stay up a break. Their first 4 kickers found the back of the net, and that was it.
This Tolland team is going to be a tough one to knock off in the Class M tournament. I mean, they are hanging with L and double L schools, and you know, they proved what they can do last year, and this team is you know, going to be equally difficult to defeat.
Yeah, they are well thought of by the coaches. They sit atop the latest coaches poll. They've really been atop that poll all year, the combined poll for classes M and S. The Eagles come through tonight in a big way. While we wait for the trophy celebration, let's run down some of the highlights in state tournament play on the girls' side. Double L, the conference sends the 1 seed Farmington and the 3 seed Simsbury into that bracket. Newington comes in as the 10, so 3 top 10 seeds in double L on the girls' side. And the Tolland Eagles get a rousing hand from their large contingent that came out here to Berlin tonight to cheer them on, and the trip was worth it for Tolland fans. In the L bracket on the girls' side, East Catholic is going in as the number 1 seed, Rocky Hill at 6, Wethersfield at 8. And in Class M, Lewis Mills goes in as the 8th seed, along with 4 other CCC teams. So the conference will be well represented on both sides, boys and girls, across the different classes in the state tournament. But right now, it's all about the birthday boy, Mike Kokomo, his 10th season as Tolland's head coach. Got a state title last year, adds a CCC tournament championship now in 2025.
Beats Hall for the first time.
Hall obviously disappointed with the outcome tonight, but a valiant effort from them, and you have to think they've got more in front of them as they go into that double L bracket.
And they've got a couple players that might get healthy for the tournament too. This would be a little bit of a different team. They're out without their leading scorer. I know you mentioned it early on.
DiLoretto might be back, right?
Rogerzinski, we don't know. But both of these teams, you know, this is the perfect tune-up for a state tournament.
All right, so they line up in front of the fans. There's Goldstein right in front for Hall.
Very long-winded. My name is Dave Franklin, the athletic director of the high school. Just want to congratulate both Hall and Tolland on a fantastic CCC tournament and a great match to represent our conference. So hats off to both teams. Great job. At first, we're going to have a coaching staff come up for. I I find not the best here. But coaches have to level the hall, and we have the silver medal for the team.
So Coach Zeke Segura accepting the runner-up trophy. Medals for his hall team.
Come on, okay.
They're going to come through one by one and get their finalist medals. And get a good hand as they do. They brought quite a contingent with them here. I'm not sure they're going to have enough medals to distribute here on this side.
The guys are going to go to the back of the line and hand their medals in.
So Hall finishes second here in this year's conference tournament. And you're going to hear probably quite a rousing round of applause once this portion of the medal ceremony is finished and we get to the championship trophy presentation for Tolland. These two teams, we talked about it, collectively they played 160 minutes of head-to-head competition, and neither one able to score a goal in regulation. Tolland with the win now moves to 15-1-3. And the irony of that, a senior-laden team, their only loss came on senior night against Enfield. I think they'll, if that's the trade-off, if they have to take that one to get the win here, I think they'll take it.
Yeah, no more senior nights on the rest of the schedule.
That's
anyway.
right. Hall goes to 13-3-3.
Tournament. I know you guys do great. Now, if I can have the captains and coaches come on up.
So there's Coach Kokomo with his 4 captains.
Congratulations to Tolland CCC tournament.
Coombs, Susie, Babcock, Shader. They've got the cup. They have etched their names in conference history here. Shader gives it a little kiss before he lets his coach hold on to the trophy. They will have medals here. They'll get pictures with the conference banner. So we've got a nice half moon off to the left of us here. Beautiful night. Great night to end the conference season. East Catholic on the girls' side. Tolland on the boys' side. It's an Eagles sweep here as the Eagles come up champions in both the girls and boys brackets. A senior-laden Tolland squad makes more history for their program. What a moment for Tolland. Coaches get their medals.
And a hug.
A lot of training, a lot of hard work goes into getting to a moment like this. And same for Hall. I mean, getting to this championship game, had to go on the road to Middletown in their quarterfinal game. Had to battle it out against Farmington on Saturday. But Tolland is your winner on the boys' side. CCC Conference champion.
Let's hear it one more time for a great game by both teams, and congratulations to Tolland, CCC tournament champions.
All right, so as you hear the hand for the Tolland Eagles, they pose for the picture with the conference banner. They've got the trophy in hand. We're going to begin to sign off here. My name's Dave Gustafson. Producer, director Tom McCarter has been alongside me all night, running the wizardry that brings you replays and all the on-screen graphics. Our fantastic videographer, Antonio Contreras, brought the action to you. It has been our pleasure tonight on behalf of the Central Connecticut Conference to bring both conference championship games to you. Thank you for finding us. Thanks for watching again. East Catholic is your girls champion, Tolland, the boys champion. That's all for us from Berlin tonight. It's on to the state playoffs now for all 4 teams we saw tonight. Good luck to everybody and all the CCC teams that advanced to the various brackets in the upcoming CIAC tournaments. Good night from Berlin.